Well, hello, and welcome to the channel today. I hope that the audio and stuff is, clear and all that good stuff. The fan is on. It's a little warm today, and of course, I'm here. Today's supposed to be my off day. I've been organizing, decluttering my kitchen, all the good stuff. Moving things around, putting things that were sitting in containers, as far as like boxes of oatmeal, put them inside containers to seal them up, all the good stuff. And of course, I'm sitting here eating my little snack home. Dragon Puffs, honey, probiotics, hot chips, y'all. You know I love my motherfucking hot Cheetos, bitch. Uh, bitch, hello? Hello, bitch, hello? She's still here. She's still here. But you know what I mean? I like to, still play, I like hot food, period, bitch. It is what it is. So today's video, and I won't hold you too long. I know I say that, but I really won't hold you too long. I want to take me a little nap. Okay. Today's video, okay, it's about divine timing. Now, of course, I want to talk about this. Actually, this is what I want to say. How is the sound? Come on here, Jaliel. Yes, come on through divine timing. Come on in here. Hello, Larry. How you doing, Larry? Yes, honey. Come on in here. Is the audio good? Let me know before I continue, honey. I need to get my mic hooked up. I don't know. I'm sitting here playing my damn mic. But y'all, these are good Dragon Puffs. Let me see what they're made out of. They're made out of sorghum grain meal, sunflower oil, nutritional yeast, smoked serrano chili peppers, organic tapioca syrup solids, raw cane sugar, sea salt, onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, citric acid, malic, organic inulin, and they also have some probiotics here. It's called Bacillus coagulans. Ooh, anyway. Is the audio good? Come on in here, Jay. Perfect. Thank you, Larry. So listen. Look, Bella want to bug me, y'all. She want to bug me. Ma'am, excuse me. I just got on video. Can I do my video? You did not put your hand in my mouth. You did not put your hand in my motherfucking mouth. Pumpkin, you did not put your hand in my motherfucking mouth. She put her fucking hands on me, slave. Y'all see that? Mama slapped my damn mouth, girl. You better watch your hands, bitch. I don't know what the fuck your hands been. Anyway. So divine timing. I'm doing work right now for people. And I've been thinking to myself, what makes people come to the spiritual side of things if they're just going to keep their thoughts and their actions in the mundane? And what I mean by that is, spirituality is like your last resort. Like you tried everything. You tried to have a conversation with the person. You tried to initiate a plan with them. Like, here's the plan that we're going to do. And if you have not done so, that's what you should have done before you start doing work. And maybe you're one of those people that are a little scared. Like, I don't really want to get into this and get into that until I know that the energy is good. So that's when you do the energy work. And then once the energy starts moving, then you arrange to have a sit down with these people and have a conversation. So I never understood why people want to jump into the spiritual side of things, and I really understand how that works. And I do feel like it's brainwashing. I do feel like there's a little bit of, what we see on TikTok and also the bullshit shit, with all these so-called spiritual incited people, but the world is still breaking apart. And it doesn't work like that. Like even going into the churches and stuff, I think there's a lot of stuff that goes on within the church subliminally. And I think that people who are religious in the church, because we're going to speak about in America, Christianity is the most, sought after religion here. If the church was so powerful and everyone came together Christ-like. I think that we could see changes in this country energetically, but because there's so much bullshit behind that, people, claiming to be Christians, but they're devil-like. People claiming to be Christ-like, aka being a Christian, studying the ways of Christ, but yet don't really display that. They still display their human, destructive, Nephilim, contaminant blood. And it's like, this is why the world is fucked up. This is why things are not balanced. This is why, there's hungry people, hungry children, homeless people. And I try not to think about that stuff because that stuff will get me like going, like worrying. But once again, coming to the spiritual stuff, like I said, I'm just like, I don't understand some people. Everything happens according to the divine plan, right? And I'm going to pull it up too. There's a scripture where it talks about a human will plan in their heart the course, but God will plan their steps. So ultimately, everything is still in your hands. Everything is still according to you, right? According to what you can handle, what you're desiring. But you have to do the work to get there. And nothing comes quickly, nothing comes easy. I keep telling people this. If we can easily manifest anything in this life that we wanted to manifest, then what would be the point of living? Like, I could not imagine being a billionaire. I could not imagine even being a millionaire. Like, I could not imagine having all this money to your disposal, and you could do anything you want to do. Like, I would be so bored. I would be so bored. You know what I mean? With all that money and just be like, oh, I want a bag. Oh, I can go get it. Like I said, I personally enjoy working for what I want. I personally enjoy the process and manifesting what it is that I want. So when I manifest it, I'm thankful and I'm grateful for it. And that's me. I don't believe in taking shortcuts. I don't believe in lying, cheating, and stealing to get there. I believe in putting it out into the universe, stating exactly what you're wanting, and allowing that to bring itself full circle to you. And divine timing is, once again, your timing. Divine timing is your timing. We're going to go into the universal law of time and space. If you look into that, the universal law of time and space is basically saying the more time, the more space we have for things, the more time that we have for things, right? And we can even flip the other way and say the more time we have for things, the more time we have to complete things, okay? So that's saying that when you put out a goal into layman's terms and into this perspective, when you're putting out a goal to accomplish something and you're not too sure of that goal, the universe is like, well, this person is saying in 90 days they want A, B, C, D, F, G to work out, but in their hearts of heart, they don't want it to happen in 90 days because they're still kind of doubting. They're still trying to think of the process. They're still trying to extend the time that they're setting for themselves. And that's why I say you need to set goals. Everybody needs to set goals. Successful, happiness, all of what you're looking for, that void that you need to be completed, it's all going to be in setting goals. Setting goals for yourself. And setting goals for yourself, like I said, definitely have time. And like I said, definitely get into the law of time and space. But of course, it don't say exactly verbatim what I just said, but that's what it translates to. So divine timing, once again, is what you're wanting. Are you putting in the work? Are you putting in the full effort to manifest what it is that you're trying to manifest? Or are you bullshitting? I was even having a conversation with someone about this today because I'm always in that mindset of manifesting a goal, a desire. Even if it's a small goal, I still set myself a goal, right, to manifest things, even like I said, with small stuff. Either way, I was having a conversation with someone today, and I was saying, to put things into retrospect and to make it easier for you to kind of break down, like everything has a number attached to it, right? So let's just say financially, I'm just going to use this as an example. So let's say you're somebody who's wanting a new car. Okay, let's say the new car is, because many people go about this different ways. Mine was, I don't care how much the car costs. I wanted my payment to be under 500. Now going into this being my second car, I'm like, okay, bitch. Next time you're gonna say, bitch, what's the total of the car? And then they can break down, okay, in 36 months your payments will be this, and 72 months your payment will be this, 60, whatever. Let them break it down like that. But don't go in and say, okay, I don't care what the car is gonna cost. What can I do to get my payments at only 300, 400, whatever. So anyway, so let's say if you want to go buy a car and you're like, okay, the limit that I have for a car is going to be 20,000 because I know for every 10,000, my car payment is $200. If you do not know that now, you know. So for every 10,000 on a vehicle, no matter how good your credit is, okay, good credit could postpone a low down payment. It could make it to where you don't have to pay down payment at all, or it can even make it to where you don't got to make a payment for a whole year. But they still get your ass, bitch, because they're still calculating interest and all that good stuff, which they don't tell you that. You got to kind of research that, right? So either way, $20,000 is the limit on a car, and you're like, fuck. Okay, I need to put down 8% of that 20,000. Okay, I really don't have that right now. I'm kind of, well, let's not even see you limiting yourself. Let's say $20,000, you got to put down 8% of that, and you're like, okay, damn, how am I gonna come up with this? $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, whatever. How am I gonna come up with this down payment? To make it easier for me, and I'm just gonna speak about for me, so that I'm not stressing out because 20,000 is a lot of money. Some people only make that in a year. Some people have only made that in their lifetime. No tea, no shade, no cutting in. But so 20,000 is a good sum of money, especially when it comes to investing, right? And a vehicle is an investment, especially now, honey. Anywho, so you're gonna say, I charge a service, and I feel like this is easier for people that work for themselves because you're charging like per person $100. Let's say if you're a hairstylist, a makeup artist, $100 per client. Okay, so $20,000 is 20 clients at $100. Okay, now of course you're probably gonna say, no, actually that's only, excuse me, I said it wrong. That's 200. That's 200 clients at $100. I'm thinking of this in the perspective. I was on the phone with someone today. I'll just keep it in their little story thing. So we were talking about $6,000 and how they needed $6,000 for something they wanted to get done. And in my mind, I'm like, I'm going back to when I was first getting my surgeries and stuff. Oh my God, 6,000 is a lot of money. Where am I gonna get that at? Because I had 6,000, I could move into a better place. Like this is what I'm thinking to myself. So literally, I calculated. And I was like, okay, $6,000 is 60 clients at $100 a pop. So I was like, okay, baby, I'm giving myself 30 days to make this money. And I can either do 60 $100 clients, or I can do 30 $200 clients, etc., etc. So once again, I started to plan how I was going to go about to get my money for surgery. Of course, I ended up overdoing it because, once I set a number in my mind, a goal in my mind, I stay at that goal. And so, of course, I end up, saying, okay, I won't meet up with no clients under 250. And then some of them I'm going to be like, listen, I need 700, whatever. So I got there fairly quickly, like 2.5 weeks. I started off with $0, and literally by October the 22nd, because I put my deposit down on the 7th. So by the 22nd, which is 2 weeks after that, I literally went from having like $500 to my name to 10,000. Once again, having the number in my mind and telling myself every day, okay, I need to divide this up in 30 days. That means each day I need to make this amount of money, that amount of money. So once again, I stayed on that goal, and my mind and the universe worked that out. I was not thinking about anything else, nothing else. Oh, what happened if this does not make it? What happened if, oh my God, what happened if somebody try to book and say they got 200, only have this amount? Listen, like I said, I was not thinking about that. I had my eyes on the prize, and I just kept that in my frequency. And so that's what it comes down to, like I said, with divine timing and planning things. You have to have goals in mind. You got to have all of the the calculations worked out. There's not no, I want to buy a house in 3 years. I don't know how much the house is going to cost. I don't care how much the house is going to cost. Let me just tell myself, let me have at least 30,000 saved up, then we'll start looking for the house. Trust me when I tell you, the universe works quicker, more accurately, and more effectively, okay, when you have all the logistics planned out. And that goes into any type of manifesting, right? Because energy is energy. Energy is energy. People will have goals in their mind of getting a man back, getting a woman back, finding a man, finding a woman. But in reality, they don't really even know who they are. And I know that sounds a little cliche-ish, but if you don't know who you are, then how do you know the tolerance or the temperament of the man and woman that you're trying to attract into your life? How do you know what they're going to be able to tolerate and deal with when it comes to you? Because you don't even know you. You can't even tolerate yourself. And that's what it comes down to. So that whole thing about people not wanting to put in the work and include this into their goals of working out their trauma and the things that they dealt with to get ahead and to attract what they're wanting, it's just pure laziness. And then you're sitting back here upset that, 20 years you've been dealing with the same fucked up ass person, whether it's friendship, husband and wife. And it's like, honey, it's your fault. It's your fault. No candle's going to fix that. No, whatever you do, no, girl, it's not going to fix. You have to actually do the work. And people don't want to do the work. And it's like I said, it's a little, frustrating for me to, well, it was not anymore because I really don't care no more. When I would do work with people and for people, and I would want their results more than they want their results. And I'm keep telling them, like, honey, like even now, let's give a good example right now before we do casework. I tell you guys, I have a pre-casework video that I've made for people. And there's actually 3 different ones, depending on the work that we're getting done. I send that out. You acknowledge that you got the video, and we keep it moving. In this pre-casework class, I go over timing and expectations, right? Realistically, 3 to 6 moon cycles will be for you to manifest. And when I say manifest, you should see some type of significant change. If you've been dealing with some fucked up ass shit for years, let's say, or maybe there's other trauma packed on top of the trauma that you're experiencing that's stopping you from accomplishing a goal you're accomplished. It's going to take more than just spiritual, energetic work. You're going to have to go see a psychologist. You're going to have to go see a counselor, someone who can help you from that psychological perspective. And that's why I keep saying, like, to be a complete spiritual person, somebody to have a complete spiritual balance, you need to go to somebody who knows about physical health, mental health, emotional health, and spiritual health. When all those 4 things are balanced out, going into the 4 pillars of the earth, if you're not aware, the 4 pillars of the earth, 4 being the foundations to things, if those 4 things are balanced out, you will be overall a powerful, pure, intentional, spiritual person, whether you're providing service for people or not. But when one of those energies or one of those bodies or one of those principles or areas of self is not balanced, then of course you're going to have issues. And this is how a lot of these scammers are making money off you. This is how a lot of these scammers are, profiting, profit lying, to get you keep coming back and also going into fear. I told y'all a story about a lady who came to me to get some work done. And, I literally, that was the first time I did work and said, Spirit, please don't bring that bitch back to me. No tea, no shade. But mama got work done from someone else. Mama got fucked up with the work allegedly. Mama's like, yeah, I'm told by this person that my son is under demonic attack, and that's why he's acting out in school and da 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 da. And I'm just like, but is this demonic attack, ma'am? Or is this the fact is that he's grown up in a household where his daddy is over there and his mama's over here? Either way, honey, mama was like, I don't know, but the spiritualist that told me this, she's pretty reputable. And she said he was under demonic attack and I got to do a cleanse on it and da 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 da. So before I even jumped into the money stuff and how much, how much did they charge you? I was like, this is what we're going to do. Send me a love donation of this amount. We're going to do a little bit of a cleanse and a reading. And I'm going to see exactly what's going on. So mama do that. And of course, to my, not surprise, but to my confirmation that, yeah, honey, brother was not under an attack. Your son did not have any type of demonic attachments on him. Once again, that child was made out of hate. The child is aware of mommy's here, daddy's there, and that daddy really doesn't want mommy. He knew that. He's a very smart kid. A lot of kids are fucking smart, and y'all, you don't give children their credit, and that's why children grow up to be fucking serial killers and pathological fucking liars and fake spiritualists and shit, because you don't believe that your children are smart enough to know fake shit from real shit. So you confuse them, and they help other people to fucking be fucking confused, and that shit's just so fucking irritating. So mama's all like, "Are you sure?" I said, "Honey, well, you didn't tell me anything about your love life. So is you and the dad married? No, we're not. Are you and the dad happily together? No, you're not. Are you in the house together? No, you're not. So how are you asking me, or why are you trying to confront with me if what I'm saying is true to you? When I'm saying shit you didn't even tell me." Well, I don't know. So let me just think about this and I'll get back to you. Of course, mama didn't get the work done because mama was already under some type of mental, and I'm gonna do a series on that too. Hoes want to do shit about narcissism, and hoes want to do shit about shit that really doesn't matter like that. I'm gonna do something about something, and I'm not gonna say it right now, but we're gonna do a video on it because it's been crossing my mind for the past few weeks actually to do videos on this that deals with manipulation, because that's how I knew that mom was already in that manipulative process when she was just like, "He's under demonic attack. I gotta do something about this." Like, ma'am, no, he's not under demonic attack, ma'am. Ma'am, trust me. If he's under demonic attack, girl, there's gonna be a lot more than a teacher calling you to tell you that your son is acting out in class. That have to be some petty ass, basic ass, dumb ass fucking demons, bitch, to be attached if they're doing stupid shit like that. Like, bitch, your money would have been fucked up, phone lines would have been fucked up. You would have to go, sell some plasma and shit, girl. I don't know, become a surrogate mother to pay for spiritual work. Like shit like that. I'm like, okay, that's some type of demonic attack. But your son is acting out in school because he's coming from a broken home, and you're like, he's under demonic attack? If he is, it's your fault. So I literally, when we hung up that phone, y'all, I remember, I was like, Spirit, please don't let that bitch come back and hit me up. I don't want to do no reading. I don't want to do no consultation with the hoe, because I was already a little turned off, because mama got on the phone. The first thing she got on the phone, it was like, it wasn't no, how you doing, blah, blah, blah. It was just, oh yeah, I saw that video, and yeah, and blah, 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 blah. And then, girl, mama started throwing this other spirituals under the bus. And I was just like, girl, you're messy. You're messy, girl. You're a very messy ass, catty ass bitch. Because how you not know that I'm connected to that spirituals? How you not know that that's not my sister or my cousin or my aunt? Like, how do you not know anything? And you're just like, oh, I don't give a fuck about that. Let me come on here and voice my opinion. And of course, it could be maybe like a victim sympathetic. I don't know. Like I said, I think that a lot of people want you to have sympathy for them versus actually get their work done. And I've come to that conclusion, especially virtually, is that's what they're wanting. Especially when they be like, oh, I got another reading done from another spiritualist. I did work with this other spiritualist. It's like, yeah, you're probably more into sympathetic versus actually getting the shit done. So either way, you have to plan. You have to let things work. And I always say before I jump out of that, going into the pre-K sort class, one of the things that I mention is while we're doing this work, because of course I think about this when it comes to cleaning, decluttering, okay, cleaning, and then organizing, right? And some people do not in that order, they do other ways, but those are the three things you have to do. Those are the three things to have a tidy, needy area, space, or place. So when it comes to spiritual work, it's the same damn process. You go to your spiritual advisor with a whole bunch of mess. You're so distraught. You're so emotional. You're so disconnected. You cannot think, oh my God, So now the spiritualists have to put all these pieces together. So the first thing the person's going to do, if they are a real spiritualist, is declutter. In the process of decluttering, it may appear to get worse before it get better. And that process is very quick. Like you don't gotta wait 6 months later to see that. That process is very quick. When I say that, when I start my decluttering process, it's usually like while it's being done, they're like, oh my God, we were doing work on this person and they called me and said, don't ever call my phone again, you whore. And he's never called me a whore. And I'm like, so have you ever thought about that he's never called you a whore? And maybe he called you a whore because this is energy coming in and tearing shit apart. Okay, so like I said, the decluttering is to remove out, tear away all the shit. Whether you got this man acting this way because of your little, mental games you're playing. Maybe you got work done with other spiritualists who kind of put obstacles in the way. So decluttering is to take all that down. London bridges are falling down. Let's make it all hit back down to the bottom, and we can see exactly what's in it, right? We can see exactly, okay, this is where you went wrong at. Because see, the foundation was built, but we see right there that that's not even a plywood. That's some fucking plastic piece of shit. So that's why the fucking corners of the house is falling down and the work ain't manifesting. So like I said, during the decluttering process, you will see sometimes, not all the time, things will get worse before better. And if it's worse before better, okay, that typically means that shit was built on lies, phoniness, false hopes, and some people that's putting their hands in the fucking work that should be putting their hands in the work. I.e., mama, daddy, sister, auntie, uncle, brother, grandmama, whoever, ex-baby mama, future baby mama, whoever. So like I said, with the decluttering process, things will open up. Things will appear to get worse than better. And then we start to read what the energy are. And I'm walking out through my process. Okay. Then I read why everything is out and spread it out. What exactly is going on? Now, I'm not going to tell you how I read that because spirit will bring that into my vision. But I'll give you one good example. When you're trying to be the person when you're trying to be the master manipulator in the situation, and you're not willing to be the person that's open to compromising or let's make it work. Like I'm open to hear his side. I'm hoping to hear her side, whatever. While I'm assessing that energy, you will be like, oh my God, I'm so distraught. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm worried. And it's like, okay, so you wasn't worried before you got the work done? You wasn't worried when you hit me up for the consultation? You wasn't worried when you decided to send me over the things like you were not worried then. Now you're worried. So that's one way of how I know that, aha. So things are getting fucked up and messy because the person who's trying to do the work had their hand and they tried to hide it. And of course, like I said, going into you getting work done by multiple people and you're not really saying it, but you're like, I'm going to do work with her. If I don't see the work in 30 days, I'm going to go to this girl. Because a lot of these people out here, fake, fraudulent, phony ass motherfuckers. Oh, I can guarantee your lover will come back in 3 days. And I'm just like, what kind of chain letter bullshit is that? That's why I hate chain letters. On IG now, they talk about something. You play this music, your soulmate will text in a few minutes. And people really believe that shit. I'm just like, what kind of delusion are these people in? What type of delusion is the world in? Whether you're spiritual or not spiritual. Like, what's really going on? Like, what's really going on? Is there different types of CR19? Is there one that physically manifests into a sickness? And then there's one that just fucks up your brain cells? Like, I'm just a little confused exactly what's going on with people. So once again, energy is assessed. Based on what I'm assessing with the energy, then I know how to go about to get the work to manifest. And then that's when I have my conversation with you, the person who reached out and did the work done. Hey, there's some blockages here. Things are not working out because you are doing too much. There's trauma coming up for you. Maybe you have issues with your dad that you need to resolve. If your dad has passed away, if your dad is not whatever, maybe you need to have a sit down if he is here. If he's not here, or if he is here and you're like, I don't want to deal with him, write him a letter. Do some work on mending that, releasing that out of you. Stop thinking about, oh my God, when I saw a result, my dad said he was going to come and get me and never came and get me. because stuff like that manifests into men, the men that you're looking for, the men you're attracting. That resentment manifest in your other relationships. That's why I always tell people it's so important to establish good relationships with your mother and father, and also your sisters and brothers, and your children, because those are your immediate family. Aunties and uncles are extended, so it's not the same thing. And even going into like my grandmother raised me, and my great aunt raised me, and my grandfather raised me, that's not the same thing. Like if your mom, dad, brother, or sister raised you, I'm feeling like that could be the same thing, because that is your immediate family and that energy is your energy. So whatever. But it's not the same thing being raised by grandmas and aunties and uncles. Like I don't feel that. I feel like people that are raised by other people outside of their parents already have abandonment issues stored away in their subconscious. Because anyway, I won't even get into that. So, like I said, I'm going to address that. I'm going to say that's what I'm seeing energetically. This is what I'm feeling. I stand on what I feel. I stand on what I believe. Going in from a perspective of me dealing with trauma and having to resolve that stuff, you know, I know what it looks like. So now, from that moment, now I know once again how to go about it based on your response. You say, you know what, I don't give a fuck what you got to tell me, because a lot of people done said that shit. I went to therapy, it didn't work for me. I cut off the motherfucker for 2 weeks. It didn't work for me. I stayed off social media for 2 weeks. It didn't work for me. So, Mystic, with all due respect, I really don't give a fuck what you're saying right now. And see, I can respect somebody who does that to me, because see, I'm that girl. Like I want you to just tell me right there on that call, Mystic, fuck you, fuck what you gotta say, bitch. I'm still gonna call. I'm still gonna check up, because right there, like I said, then I really know. Okay, you know what, man? I thank you for reaching out to me for getting this work established. But now at this point, I feel like everything is in your hands, and everything is logged too. By the way, I keep receipts. If there's a phone call being taking place, girl, with all due respect, I'm gonna tell you, Mama, I'm recording this. If it's through the email's already saved. So you cannot be like, yeah, Mystic did some work for me on my love life and it didn't manifest. Well, that's weird. That's kind of odd. That's kind of odd. I mean, it's not odd, but it is odd, because according to my emails that we looked at, you didn't really want the love to manifest. You wanted to be that girl, that boy. You didn't trust in the process. You kept extending the time frame. We said realistically 90 days. We want to see this man or this woman come into our arena, right? We want to see this man or woman come into our arena in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, depending on how long you've been dealing with this shit. I would say 90 days. 90 days is a perfect turnaround. Like I said, people have got quicker results. It all depends on you. So you've already set that time frame, and instead of you being patient and, oh, let me calm myself down, let me meditate, you're like, fuck that shit. Let me look at this myself. Let me do what spirit is telling me not to do. And once again, you are extending the time of your results. So this is how people turn 3 months of casework into 5 years. 1 year of casework into however long, anyway, that's how they do it. You keep extending it because you're not doing the work that it takes to get there. Once again, I only want what's best for you. I only want what you're wanting for yourself. Outside of that, what is in my business if this man marries you, or this man comes back to you, or if you're going to have a baby with this person? Like, what does that matter to me? And if it's for you're thinking I'm telling you this stuff just to get money, I don't need it. I keep telling people that. If it ever comes to a point where I have to lie, cheat, and steal and make up this fake shit to make it seem like I'm this elaborate high priestess, powerful witch, bitch, you can have it. You can have twospiritmystic.com. You can have all that bullshit. I don't want it. Because with fake energy attract fake shit. And like I say, even when you're trying to come out and be real with your shit, you still kind of attract fake shit. And that's why, once again, that's why I'm not easily accessible. That's why I'm not here every day trying to, ooh. I give you the blog spot, I give you the email, I give you other ways of contacting me, and I keep it moving. But I'm not about to convince you to do anything, because if you're ready to do it, you're going to be ready to do it. If I have to force feed you what you're wanting, then already from the gate, that's going to be a fucked up situation. That's not going to be something where it's like, yeah, this bitch about to be problems. Yeah, honey. This bitch about to be problems, honey. Like, no tea, no shade, girl. This bitch is about to be problems. Like, honey, we're gonna do the work and she gonna be like, did you ever start the work? Because he just came over and we fucked last night. Mystic, did you already do the work? Because we're doing work on me getting a job promotion, Mystic. And I know you said to keep my distance from, but I have to be nosy and be messy. And there was some drama going around the job. So I had to ask the coworker who talk a lot, because she talk a lot. I had to ask her about the drama, and then I told somebody else the drama, and guess what? Now they're calling me into the office and I might be suspended. Like, bitch, is that the dry? Is that the marijuana? Is that the ganja magic that eats up your damn brain cells? They already said we lose 60. We lose 60 brain cells every fucking minute. An average person. So, bitch, you drinking and smoking. You speaking this shit up. So, ma'am, I need you to understand something. If we're doing the spiritual work, I need you to step back in the physical. And that's what we're going to start calling it. I need the spirit of you to step forward. I need the spirit of Emily to step forward. I need the spirit of Natasha to step forward. I need the spirit of Oshun to step forward. I don't want the flesh to come forward, because, bitch, when the flesh get there, girl, you think you cute. You think because he tells you that you're beautiful that I can turn him out while we do this work to make the work speed up. Wrong. Because the pussy wasn't selling before you did the work. It's not going to sell while we're doing it. Hello? Sometimes you got to talk to people like your parents talk to you, bitch. That's how my mama talked to us, bitch. My mama gave us what we needed to give us, and she didn't sugarcoat it. Hun, excuse me, what you think you're doing? Because that's not really a smart way of going about it. You trying to save time, but cut yourself short, bitch. You're going to end up hurting in the end either way. So you going to take your time and do it right, or speed it up and do it right and still get fucked up in there? What you want to do? We're about accuracy. We're about precision. Okay, everything is a strategy. And when it comes to being a powerful witch or someone who can spell cast correctly, I'm using what these girls say, girl, because people say spirituals don't do spell work, only spellcasters do. Okay, girl. It's about strategizing. If you're not a good strategist, bitch, go ahead and sit down. Go ahead and sit down, girl. It's not for you to get into do works and shit. And if you really want to cut into the tea, and there's no tea, no shade, there's nobody, because everybody got a lot to say about zodiacs and shit. If your zodiac does not say you're a good team player or you're a good strategist, or your role is not a leadership role, you're already not a great spellcaster. You're already not a great witch. So, bitch, I need y'all to have several seats, okay? Let's get to it. Let's get straight to it, honey. Okay? Let's get straight to it. And it's even better when you have the sign, the zodiac energy, and you also have the numerical or the numerological energy to go with that as well. That's even better as well. What is your life path number? What sign are you? Give me your lunar. Give me the vibes. Let me see your hands. Let me see your feet. That shit we get into. Let me see that face head on, honey. Pull that hair back. Take off that makeup. Let me read that face and let you know, bitch, if it is what it is. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. So anyway, divine timing, y'all. Divine timing is your timing. You control that. And I wanted to kind of pull this up too. I wanted to pull this up. Okay. Proverbs 16:9 speaks about, in their hearts human plans their course, but the Lord establishes their steps. Come on in here. Come on in here. See, come on in here. And then we're going into, what is this? There's a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens. Now, Ecclesiastics really stay with me, because everybody read that at a funeral, girl. Girl, Ecclesiastics 3, girl, they read that at everybody's funeral, girl. I kid you not. I'm just like, Jesus, please. This is why I don't do funerals. This is why I don't do funerals, honey. I don't want to see the bodies in that casket. That's my last memory of them, for one. And for two, I don't want to hear the same lies. Mama was a twerker. Let's do a twerking session at the funeral. Mama was a Bible reader. Let's read the Bibles and shut up at the fucking church during their fucking funeral. If mama was a hoe, bitch, let's be that way. We're not doing that. Okay. Anyway, Jeremiah 29:11-12 talks about, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. I plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Then you will call on me and come and pray to me, and I will listen. And so that even moves me into the space of kingdom and queendomship. And you're a boss bitch, or you're a god or a goddess or high priestess or high priest. If you are a high priest or high priestess, then you are in connections with your higher self. You're in connections with the kingship or queenship, which means that you also understand, come on in here, that you also understand that what you ask shall be received. What you sought after shall be found. But like I said, when you're not that boss bitch, or you're not that queen or that king or that high priest or that high priestess, you over there looking silly. You over there saying, I'm doing the candle work, but it ain't coming. The candles ain't working. The candles ain't candling. The flames ain't flaming. The crystal ain't crystallizing. Oh, come on here. The herbs ain't herbaliscence. Oh, come on in here. The prayers is not praying, okay? And the chants definitely ain't motherfucking enchanting. So now you're over there looking crazy as fuck because you're doing all this work, you're spending all this coin, becoming a slave to the product and not motherfucking spirit. And I think people get that twisted too. We don't do the workings to venerate and praise the candles, because I think that's what people get caught up in. You know, they get caught up in, like the Christians do when they go to church, they get caught up in treating the pastor or the minister like they God. Are you here for God, or are you here for the pastor? Because you're here for God, then you don't give a fuck about what the pastor doing, honey. But you're here for the pastor. Yes, pastor, you said to give you all my tithes and offer. I'm going to give it to you. Fuck that bullshit. Bitch, God don't need that. So like I said, we get so caught up in venerating the candles, venerating the crystals, venerating the herbs and the oils and the tonics, and we forget about the energies. We forget about how these things relate to the workings that we're doing. It's more than just the work. I remember someone I was talking with the other day, and I'm gonna be done because I don't want to get too much into blah 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 blah. But the other day I was talking to someone, and they were like, people get caught up in these candles. The candles that says, against all harm, breaking witchcraft, road opener, blah blah blah. But if they know what it is that they're doing, the intention is the ruler of what it is they're trying to manifest. And I said, but even then, the candle represents intention, because when they produced the candle, their intention of producing the candle was to work against all harm. So then the store, oh, come on in here, that bought that candle, their intention was to sell a motherfucking candle that worked against all harm. So that's already 2 levels of manifestation. That's 2 levels of intention. And then you went to the place that got the candles from the person who prepared the candles with the original intention and said, I need a candle that deals with working against all harm. So right then and there, we have the rule of 3. Right then and there, we have 3 different types of intentions, and that's how the work manifests. Once again, your actions have to connect with your desires. Candle magic is the easiest type of magic, and it works very, very fast. But hoes, oh no, let's keep it, because I know what I mean. They don't know what I mean. So people get caught up in, once again, the candle and not what it is they're trying to work on. Same thing with getting work done from spiritualists. They get focused on, is the candle lit? Is they doing the working versus, I can't wait for this work to manifest. Let me prepare myself. Let me clean out my closet. Oh my God, I'm trying to manifest this man. Let me stop doing shit that pisses this motherfucker off. If we're fighting, if I'm fueling this motherfucker to stay far away from me, let me sit back and lay low until this energy manifests. And it goes like, I'm really thinking about this right now. because we offer goddess intervention. But I'm really thinking about doing something collectively, and I'm thinking about doing something that's more intense and shorter. Because I'm like, I think people need to understand that everything starts from you. Like, you are the magnet. You are what creates your reality. It's you. It's your thoughts. It's your actions. And if your thoughts are not there and your actions are not there, ain't no candle gonna change it, boo boo. Ain't no witch, ain't no astrologist, ain't no sorceress, ain't no spellcaster, ain't no palm reader, ain't no voodooist, ain't no hoodooist, ain't nobody gonna do it for you because you don't want it for your own motherfucking self. And if you want it for yourself, you're gonna do the time. And I also go to something else I'll be done too. Because I was telling this to my sister. I said, see, people be playing with the spirit. People be playing with the spirit. People be coming out and they be like, God, please cure me of this illness. God, please get rid of this hypertension. God, I need to do some blood work, some spiritual work on my tumors, on my fibroids, right? But while they're doing that, and they not praying, girl, they still slapping down the sodas. They still slapping down the ham, the fucking cupcakes, the chocolate cakes, the cookies, the high fructose corn syrups and the salads and shit and the girl. And I said, honey, I know me, and this is just me, and maybe because once again, coming from a space of wisdom, if the doctor ever said, baby girl, you have breast cancer, you have prostate cancer, you got anal cancer, you got esophageal cancer, baby girl, when I tell y'all, girl, I'm not eating no food but of motherfucking plants. There's no way on God green earth, and I'm not shaming nobody, cutting on nobody, that I'm going to live my life taking pills to prolong my misery when I could say, fuck that shit. Let me stop. Blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol, all this shit could be gone. All this shit could be reset. All this shit could be managed without that other shit. But see, people don't give a fuck about that. I got high blood pressure. I'm not supposed to have caffeine because high blood pressure means toxic blood anyway. So no caffeine, no extra sugar, no alcohol, anything that's going to make your blood poisonous. You're supposed to stay away from high blood pressure. But fuck that shit. Oh, well, the doctor said I can have coffee still. So you could stay on that blood medicine that you got to pay for every month. That's $55. That's why. So you can come and give her a physical. So she'd give you a physical every 2-3 months to decide if she want to raise your shit or lower your shit. This girl is from the womb to the tomb, girl. And you have to take responsibility of that. So like I said, for me, I'm going to do whatever I need to do to make sure that what I'm trying to manifest is manifesting. And that's what I'm trying to say. I'm sick in the body, and I don't like the sickness in my body. And I'm over here praying to heal me. And I'm over here telling people to have sympathy for my sickness. But I'm giving my body shit that it doesn't need, or giving my body shit that's going to keep me sick. Like, where's the common sense in that? Where's the logic in that? Where's the smartness or intelligence in that? And like I said, I'm not shaming anybody. But for me, you have high blood pressure, let me go research what can cause hypertension. Well, I'm not stressed out. No, I don't do that. Oh, shit. Okay, I do consume a lot of that. Oh, shit, I do that. Now, bitch, ain't no cutting back. Get rid of. Get rid of, girl. Get rid of that shit. But like I said, some people are set in their ways, and that's why your sickness is set in. And I think about that all to say it goes into people will pray to things and have faith in things, but not have faith in themselves. And that's the most devastating thing to me in this world. Nothing else. I think the number one most devastating, most traumatizing thing that humans do upon themselves is to have faith in other things, other people, men, women, friends, preachers, pastors, spiritual advisors, God, Buddha, Baha'u'llah, whoever they have this faith in, but they don't have faith in their own motherfucking self. And I'm just like, you sleep with yourself. You wake up with yourself. You shower with yourself. You shit with yourself. You piss with yourself. How do you not have faith in yourself? Like you are you. You're in your own space. You're in your own brain. You know what you think. You're in your own heart. You know what you feel. You're in your own body. You know, oh my God, I'm feeling really heavy every day. But you're looking for other people to save you. And that's where we go into validation and people being sensitive to about people's opinions. I don't like the fact they called me fat. Do you believe you're fat? No, I don't. Okay, so why do you care if they call you fat? Well, yeah, ain't no because what I mean, bitch. You think you're fat, and that's why they call you fat and it bothers you. So change it. Oh, I don't like fat. They keep, calling me a man, 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 man. Does it really bother you? Because that doesn't bother me. I'm a transgender bitch. Everything about me is female girl. It doesn't bother me, bitch, what people got to think and say about me. I sleep well at night still. It doesn't shake me up, but it will shake you up if you don't feel like you are what you say you are. If you're a little bit of doubt in that, then it's like, ooh, I'm a little offended that they were calling me Mr. Man and Mr. Wig and shit. Like, is that really bothering you? And bitch, and who's calling you this? Is this your clients or these are haters? Because bitch, if it's somebody who ain't paying your bills and ain't building nothing with you, it really doesn't matter. So is this clients calling you Mr. Wig and Mr. Man, and you look bricky, and you look like Noxzema Jackson and Holiday Heart? Or is these motherfuckers that ain't paying or doing shit for you? And that's what it really comes down to. So who opinion matters more about you or you? Yeah, I said it right. You or you. Whose opinion matters more about you or you? Because they say, the other you is everybody. Your society. You got to do what they do. But do you matter or do they matter? Because it's like I said, it's me, honey. Fuck you. Bitch, you can say what you want about me, girl. Fuck your ass, bitch. It ain't gonna bother me none, bitch. I'm still gonna be doing what I do, bitch, talk with harm to none. So anyway, that's all I want to talk about today. Divine timing. Come on in here and working things out according to the will of God. How? Free will. Yes, honey. Come on in here. Yes, come on in here, Larry. Yes, honey. Audio's good. Yes, honey. Where's the bell at? I missed the bell. I know, honey. I need that bell. I know that's right. Larry. Mystic, that's what I've been saying. Divine timing. Yes, divine timing. And it is your timing, honey. Yes, thank you. Come on here, Tom in. Yes, I'm live. Still live. Yes, honey. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. You love my cover, Sean Brandon Lawson. Thank you so much, Tom in. You want to add something in on that? Thank you so much, honey. Not only was Brandon attractive, but Brandon, I don't know. I feel something, when things just kind of, you feel connected with things. I don't know what it is. Like, I'm only going to talk about stuff that I feel connected to because there's a lot of missing stuff out there, like a lot of missing people. Like, a case just came up yesterday, and I was like, I totally forgot about that guy. It was a biracial situation, I think in Pennsylvania or something. And I was like, oh my God, I totally forgot about that case. And Spirit was like, bitch, you going to talk about it. Because the guy actually looked like one of my cousins. And I was like, oh my God, wait a minute. I remember that story. But thank you, Tom. Thank you, Tom. Thank you so much, Tom. I'm pretty good in yourself. Okay, come on in here. I know that's right, Jay. Yes, honey. Hey, come on in here. Yes, look at my beautiful people. Come on in here. Come on in here, Grand Madam. Who you doing? Yes, honey. Joe Osteen is strange. Oh, well, let me click on this. Okay. Okay, Tasha K. I heard that, Tasha. Anyway, it says Joel is strange. Excuse me. Joel Osteen is strange. I went and saw him rather uncomfortable. I mean, I'm a good judgment of people. No, how would I say this? I'm a good judgment of looking at people. Okay. A lot of people have cussed me out on DD because I've seen people and I'm like, yeah, they're up to no good. And it's like, why you say that? Because he's black or he got tattoos or why you say that? And I'm just like, I don't know. Something feels off with him. Joe Osteen is one of those people. Looking at him, yeah, I don't know the man personally. I'm not getting into that. I'm just like, yeah, I wouldn't go see that man if my life depended on it. Daddy looked like some type of demon or devil. And I said what I said. He reminds me of these other gospel and Pentecostal evangelistic people, honey. A fool, and a fool. And I'm like, how are these people so of God? They look so demonic. Like, how are they so godly if they look demonic? I never knew that you would look so godly. You would be so angelic, so Jerubium, so Melikim. Oh, come on here. So you never heard of Melikim, huh? So Melikim, but you look so damn nasty, trifling, and full of motherfucking deceit. You look like you'll be sleeping on the side with people that are dirty on purpose to bring me back something. That's what you look like to me. You look like you would tell me that you're here to save me and then take me straight into the motherfucking lion's den. I'm telling you, Joelstein, give me that, honey. Trifling, trifling, trifling. Don't know him, don't want to know him. Be careful, Dee Dee. Oh my God, Mystic, I did a new breathing technique last night and a shadow issue revealed itself. Once I realized and accepted it, I could have kicked my own ass. Shadow work is powerful. It is. Listen, Grand Madam, it is so. And of course, there's no time limit on shadow work. Like, everyone wants to get in and get in and get in. Like, I was looking at someone from a distance for the past few months. I want to say it started probably in October, November. And it was, I'm traumatized. Something happened to me. I was under attack. And then it went from November, and this person is up in age. I would say at least 42 years old. So you're dealing with this trauma for 42 years, because even if you just had a trauma yesterday, that trauma was a reoccurring trauma from when you were younger. Trust me when I tell you that. That's how life does it. We keep experiencing the same things over and over until we learn that lesson. So it's like, yeah, mama got this traumatization October, November. By January, mom was already saying that she was healed. And I was like, ma'am, that's not how fast that it doesn't work that fast. Like, more and more and more and more and more. You probably jumped over one of the little hurdles. I was gonna say, what the fuck they call that thing in track? You probably jumped over one of those hurdles, but there's more to come. There's more to come. And I would say the most effective way of doing shadow work is learning about the inner child. Only you know what you've been through when you were a kid, and you have to be honest with that. What happened to you when you were younger? Go back as far as you can remember when you were a kid. What happened to you? Was this kid abandoned? Was this kid neglected? Was this kid disrespected? Did this kid not feel worthy enough? That they did not feel like they were the best that they possibly can be? Were they abused? Were they hurt in any way? Were they cussed out? Were they forced to do the work? Did they feel like Cinderella? Like, what did you feel like as a kid? And once you acknowledge your truth, now is as the adult you, what you need to do to heal that child. And it takes time. The older, the more work you have to do. The more work you have to do. One of my favorite persons, and I keep telling you this, one of my favorite persons always talked about, I'm not going to say the person's name again, but one of my favorite people, they always talk about that. The inner child, the inner child. And it's so true. It's so true. That's how you heal. That's how you hear from trauma. That's how you hear from loss. You know, things happen in our life and we kind of compare them to other traumatizations, other, traumatic experiences. I just lost my car. Wow. Okay, but I lost worse. I remember when I was a kid, my piggy bank was stolen and I had coins in it that my uncle brought me. True story. That my uncle brought me, who was in the army. He went overseas to Japan and stuff, and he brought back these coins and dollars and stuff, and someone stole it. So it was like, okay, well, this is not really that traumatizing because that was worse for me. Like, I remember how I would hide my money. I wouldn't let nobody come around. Even right now as an adult, I don't let people in my motherfucking house. You come to my house, bitch, I'll watch you like a hawk. I'll watch you like a motherfucking hawk, bitch. Because motherfuckers have stole from me. And I'm not going to jail for whooping a bitch's ass from stealing from me. And bitch, I will prosecute your motherfucking ass, bitch, by the spirit, by the flesh, and by the motherfucking girl. You know what? Okay, let me not say that. Let me not go into that. Powerful, 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 Grand Madam. Shadow work is very powerful. Mystic, I wish you would have cussed me out when told you about checking the social medias. Oh well, I did. You may not remember. I said, well, you want to stay off that social media. Now, Jay, that's a little minor. I literally had people, Jay, say, Mystic. Um, Now I love you, Mystic. I watch your lives. We've done casework in the past. I love your work, blah, 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 blah. But I'm a grown ass woman. And if I want to message him on Facebook to come and give me some, he's coming over to give me some. And I'm like, oh, wow. I don't know why you just said that. Are you saying it because you think I want some of that too? I mean, like, I'm confused why you even said that. Because I'm telling you that spirit said stay off of that. Or they'll even be even funnier. Like, Mystic, now I know you told me that. Miss, I know you told me to stay up off of that. And I know you told me I couldn't do that. But Mystic, I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. And I'm like, well, baby girl. Well, if the word can't manifest, then I want you to think about the conversation we having right now, honey. You just said yourself that you were told not to do something and you did it anyway. So, like I said, what you said, and I said, hey, step off of that. You probably kept checking it. But the whole purpose of not checking, once again, is mental, right? Your mind, where the mind goes, the rest will follow. Your mind is very, very powerful. Your mind is like a powerhouse, right? They call it one of the powerhouses. The next powerhouse, of course, is the heart. But if the mind is focused on bullshit, you're going to always attract bullshit to you. If the mind is focused on, I got to, going into spirit shit, I don't think spirit is working. Let me see how quickly spirit is working. Let me see if spirit is working, because spirit don't need to be checked out. So let me see if spirit is working. Or hell, fuck that. I don't think Mystic is doing the work. Let me see if she doing the work, because yeah, he haven't caught me, and that means that she probably did some work on this motherfucker to go over there to the other bitch. So let me see. And it's just like, I'm telling her right now, I don't check on spirit. I always tell people, I always remind people personally too, not just clients, but in personal life. They be like, I'm ready for this, but, and I'm like, listen, only say what you want. When you're manifesting, you only say what you want. Oh, I wish I didn't attract the perverted people. Why not just say, universe, allow me to attract more, or I wish I attracted more like-minded, open people. Why? Oh God damn, why am I always getting the perverts? Like, what? So this is why you're gonna keep getting it, because you're focused on that. Are you focused on this man coming back to you? Or are you focused on what he's doing when he's not around you? Because I don't give a fuck. Going into me manifesting, I don't give a fuck if he's talking to his baby mama. Still don't care if he's having sex with her right now. Right now, it does not matter. I have the power of what's in my space, what I can see, what I can feel. So while I'm doing my working, I'm focused on, okay, when that shit fall through, mama's gonna be over there hurting, because he ain't gonna be over there fucking her. He gonna be fucking me. And that's what I'm thinking about. That's what keeps me like, spirit, I know you're gonna bring it through. And mama gonna look a fool, because right now she thinks she all that because he's over there right now. See that right there? So I'm like, that's what you have to do. You have to really, really focus in. And I know that sounds very, like I say, corny and shit, but you really have to focus in on what you desire. Once you program it here, then you start programming it here. Then this starts to become programmed as well. And this actually will project. I keep telling y'all, the candle with the Sacred Heart of Jesus. All the saints, you go look at some candles, they have the heart, the heart, the heart, the heart, the heart. With the Sacred Heart of Jesus, there's a heart in the chest, and the light is beaming from the heart. Your heart projects things into reality. Your heart is what's projecting things out. When you're miserable, you attract miserable things because you're miserable in the heart. When you're a cold-hearted person, you're rude, disrespectful, obnoxious, conceited, arrogant. You're gonna attract more arrogant, conceited people to you. Oh, girl, that lady was so rude to me. Oh my god, wow. She's giving me. Oh my god, she thinks because she's white she got a privilege, and it's like I don't get that from her. So is there something going on with you? Are you feeling narcissistic? Do you feel self-centered inside you? Is that why you're having those experiences? Because I'm not sensing that mama thinks she has white privilege. I don't see that in her. Oh girl, you're just in denial. No, I don't see that. I told Judge Stokes before that I went to there's a city in Northern California that a lot of KKK people used to be back in the day, whatever. It was like Nazis and shit back then, honey. And girl, even like going into the 90s, y'all. And people like, girl, don't go there. They don't see it for black people. And also you're transgender and let them clock your tea. You're really gonna get hung somewhere. So for a very short period of time, I would get nervous going to these cities, right? Like, oh my God, it's nighttime. And I'm like, shit, what happens if I have a flat tire right here? These people are gonna come out, they're gonna hang me. But I kid y'all not. Not once did I ever have a bad racial experience. But people started telling me their stories. Yeah, I was in Costco and the lady was like, I don't know where these people gotta go, but I got a place to be. And I'm like, okay. And what do you think she mean by you people? And I'm like, you people. No, girl, she was a white woman and we were all black. And she was pointing just like we didn't have a job. And I was like, are you serious right now? Yes, I'm being fucking serious, girl. Oh, girl. And then another person, oh, they don't really see it for black people. Yeah, I went to the store, and then they brought my food out. I went to go do pickup. I went to go get my food, and then they brought out the pie was fucked up. I asked for a refund. They didn't want to give it to me. But some lady told me that she got a $50 credit before. And I was just like, okay. Well, okay. Well, they didn't give me that because I'm black. And I'm sitting here looking at this person. And I'm like, ma'am, you're very racially ambiguous, though. I look more black than you, and I didn't have that experience. So is it because you're black? Or is it just because it was just a bad day for the worker? Like, I'm just a little confused here. What's really going on? So like I said, I feel like people attract to them what they feel on the inside of their heart. So once again, if your heart is good, your heart is whole, then you will seek and you will pull in wholeness and pureness. If your intentions is deceitful, lying, conniving, then you're going to attract lying, deceitful experiences. You're going to take my word for it, though, honey. I feel like major healing has been happening for all of us. Yes, honey, for those who have been wanting it. For those who have been wanting it and been preparing for it. Because some of these girls don't want to be healed. Some of these hoes don't want to be healed. Some of these hoes said, I don't need to be healed. I don't want to, what they say, Captain Save a Hoe, I want to be saved. They don't want to be saved. They say, fuck that, come back again. I'm enjoying this pain and misery. Fuck that. Fuck that, honey. But to be honest, I haven't had the urge to work out. Don't. Okay? Don't. Until it work out, honey. Okay? The no spirit put me in check. I know that's right. I know that's right. The spirit put check. I know that's right. Let the spirit put you in check. That's the mindset I'm on. That exactly. It don't matter when it's not here. Right. And the quicker, the better. The more you can get in your mind. And of course, I always tell people this too. Let's say you've been doing the work, let's say for 3 months. And you're like, yeah, it hasn't manifested. What's going on? That's when you retrace your steps. Once again, what did I do when I first started doing the work? Did I come into this work wholeheartedly? Or did I come into this work thinking, fuck, I hope he's not talking to the other person though? Like all the stuff comes up in the work. That's the same. When you're doing the work, you're only focused on what you're wanting. You're not saying, and I've asked somebody this not even a week ago, somebody I was doing work with. When you came into the work or you came into doing the work, where you're like, okay, I got this. I have faith that I have his attention 100%. Or were you like, Yeah, I'm gonna do this work on this motherfucker, but I hope he ain't gonna be talking to this other girl while I'm doing this work. And of course, I was like, if this bitch say a lie, I'm gonna call her out on her lie. She was honest. Yeah, when I came into work, I was thinking, yeah, I'm gonna do this work, but I'm like, fuck. Like, what happens if he's still gonna be talking to his girl while I do this work? And I said, that's what's prolonging your shit to come in. Your shit is being prolonged because you're doubting. It says faith, unwavering faith is what bring things in. That whole doubting shit, girl, you wasting your time. You're wasting your money. And once again, that's how people keep doing rituals and they're not getting results. Hold on, baby. They keep doing rituals and not getting results because they're moving in unfaithfulness, unwavering faith. Excuse me. They're moving in unwavering faith. I don't do work on something unless I know. Once again, even going into energy and emotional, they always say do not do work initially out of emotion. That means if you're upset right now, oh my God, this bitch cussed me out. Oh my God, I'm about to lose my job. I'm about to do some work on this hoe. All the energy is coming up in that work. You're not even thinking about it. You're not even planning out. You don't know what intentions is in that other person's heart. You don't know what intentions is, what plans the universe have for you, and you don't know what's currently within you. So all that shit is gonna come out and it's gonna be projected into your work, even though you're not doing work on it. It's still there. And that's that I've done readings for people. Just give you a good example, y'all know I'm gonna go. Is I've done readings for people where they ask questions about themselves, but spirit is all like, there's something with a son, there's something with a daughter, there's something with, what's going on with this new job and da da da, or did somebody get fired from a job because I'm seeing blah blah blah, and it's like, wait, what? I didn't call you for a reading for my daughter. Why are they getting a reading? Because it's on you. It's on you. You didn't relax yourself before you came into the reading and said, okay, Mystic, I have 3 questions. Here are the questions. Instead, you came in thinking, okay, I'm just gonna call my daughter. By the time, Mystic get ready to call, I'm gonna be off the phone with my daughter, and then we're just gonna get on the phone. Bam, hang up. Oh, I gotta go. Somebody's calling me. Then bam, hi, Mystic. Yeah, honey. The energy's on you. That's how I say it. Relax. Going into work, before you do work, you prepare yourself for the work. While the work's being done, you only focus on what you're doing. Going into 90 day, going into St. Exodus, and there's a lot of other senses you got to do rituals for like 30 days, 60 days, all the good shit. Yeah, I don't advise you to do that if you cannot focus for 90 days. And if you can focus for 90 days to get what you're needing, then why are you here to do the work with me? So you slowly build it up. Okay, I'm going to do 3 days. I'm going to do a 7-day ritual. I'm going to do a 14-day ritual. I'm going to do a 21-day ritual. I'm going to do a 30. You slowly work it out. The whole time you're doing the work, you're only focused on your desires. If you know that person, place, and things are going to trigger you or make you feel stuck, way, bitch, don't fuck with them. Hey, for the next 3 weeks, I'm busy. For the next 3 weeks, baby girl, I'm unreachable. You're going to have to send me an email or text message. But that whole bitch, I'm hanging out with people while I do work, it does not work that way. I'm over here doing work to manifest a new house. And then when I'm not doing the work, my neighbor's mess as fuck. She can't manifest shit. And I'm hanging out with her. That's not how that works. Yes. It's becoming easier to visualize with feeling after. Of course. Yes. Work. Listen, practice makes perfect, Jay. Practice makes perfect. Okay. Yes. Visualizing and feeling those energies. Even when you're praying and asking for universe, Yewa, whoever, I come here with conviction and certainty. I decree and I declare that my target will come to me effortlessly. I come, whatever. Let me not give away my teas. Whatever. You come into your intercession with conviction. Ain't no going into how kids be praying. This will be separating kids' prayers from adult prayers. And when you were a kid, you thought like a kid, you walk like a kid, and when you became a man, you put away your childish ways. Come on in here. So going to the kid. Dear God, thank you so much for everything you've done for us. Can you please please, please, please take away this feeling that I'm feeling right now. I was really, really hoping that Daddy was gonna give Mommy a kiss tonight, but I guess it didn't happen. You're having a conversation, but you don't seem too sure of that conversation. You seem a little fidgety and a little, ew. I mean, it'll be nice if you can help me. No, fuck that, honey. And in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, I come to you with desire, open arms, and open mind to accept what it is I need to accept. I thank for what you already brought me right now, and I ask you for more. I'm now desiring A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And I'm asking you to make sure that the target feels me and understand me directly. I ask that you cut off all messy hoes and all messy ass bitches that want to get in the motherfucker way of making the motherfucking happen. I thank you in advance, and I thank you for always for taking care of me, my mother, my sister, my auntie, my uncle, and my brother. I thank you so much for all it shall be, and it shall be forever, forever, forever. Whatever. You got to pray with fucking conviction. You got to pray with determination. Like, it's coming through, and you just need to have, hey, God, while I'm waiting on this work, I need you to relax my mind, my body, and my spirit. Allow me to be calm, God, because when I'm not calm, I get crazy and I go checking that media that Mystic told me not to go check, and I'm still going to check it. God, can you please take away? See, a lot of you ain't going to pray for that because God going to make sure your phone get broken. Oh, come on in here. God gonna make sure you get logged out of Facebook, and you might get put on Facebook motherfucking jail. So you may not pray for that. But bitch, like I said, I'm gonna move out distractions. God, if you need to shut it down for a few days, shut it down for a few days. Hello? I'm trusting that you bring me this what I'm designing. I just need a peace of mind, God, because I know that your time is your time, but I'm asking for you to intervene on my time. I thank you once again. When you know better, you do better. Okay. Positivity, affirmation, standing on your truth and your desire is what brings things in. Okay. Always remember that, honey. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to go. It is now 4:00. I'm going to try to take me a little hour nap, just a little. Ooh, just a little, honey. Just a little nap. Okay, come on in here. I know that's right. Come on in here, Jay. You gotta pray. You gotta pray with conviction. I was taught how to pray when I was a young child. And I said, listen, going into the prayer, that's how you get God to listen to your prayers. You come to God holy because you want God to be holy, right? Not just holy in the spirit, but complete, right? You don't want God coming to you half-assed. You're like, listen, God, I'm praying to you for something. Listen, Oshun, listen, Yemaya, I'm praying to you for something. I need your undivided attention. So you wanting them to give you their undivided attention, you need to give them your undivided attention. Oh my God, I'm nervous to ask you this, but are you able to possibly, God, work out this little dilemma that I'm dealing with my baby daddy? Because it'd be nice to get this man, like, girl, like, God, I need you to work this out quick, and I trust that you can do it because you are a good God. I know you're gonna work it out, God. I'm feeling it right now. I'm seeing it right now. I'm seeing this work manifest right now, God. And I thank you in advance, God. I said there is harm to none. You said do good unto others so good could be done unto you. And God, I've been good. God, I've been fasting and praying for the past week. God, I haven't ate no chocolate. I haven't had no sexorcist. Okay? So I need you, God, because you gave me the free will, right? And my free will is to ask you and to command you. Okay? In the name of Elohim to pull through. Hello? Jehovah Jireh, I need you to come through. Anyway, let me stop. Let me stop. Listen, y'all, let me go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Larry. I hope you have a great evening. I hope you have a great week. I will be coming back soon, you guys. Okay? And we'll be doing some midnight metanoias. We'll be doing all the good tea. Oh, Larry, did you get that? Oh, you did, because you responded back to me. Never mind. Okay, so I'm like, did you get that thing? But yeah, you responded back. So anyway, you guys, yes, honey, love and light. As I always tell you, be positive, right? And if you're like Mystic, I don't know how to be positive. Change what you're eating. Look it up. Change what you're eating and go for a walk. Walk and change what you're eating. Food really does contribute to our state of mind. It does, our clarity. I actually took a picture of something. Hold on before I go, because I ain't done yet. See, I be wanting to exit out and spirit say, bitch, you got something else you need to say. So, Biz, I got something else I need to say. Let's say it right here, right now. It's not one of these songs. We're going to see right now. Okay, camera. Okay. Okay, so I got to be on this one. This is the. Oh, motherfucker. Motherfucker. No, fuck that. Hold on. Give this 30 seconds. Give this 30 seconds, honey. 30 seconds. While that happens, honey, I'm gonna kind of put this up right. Okay, let's see. Let's turn this on, y'all. I saw something that was so interesting at the grocery store. Okay. I don't know if you guys have this in your grocery stores out there. If you live in the suburbs, you know they have a lot of information in the suburbs, honey. You go shopping at Aldi's or something, girl. You'll get all the tea you need. Hello. So I shopped at this very white woman store, and honey, I was like, "What is these colors? What they trying to say?" And it said that purple food deals with mental clarity and stuff. And I was like, because I got a book on food colors and stuff too that I've been telling people about for years. I've had it since 2012. And it tells you about foods and what each do. Like red is anti-aging and blood, and yellow is immunity, green is detoxifying, pulling out toxins, all the good stuff. So let me tell y'all this right now. Hold on. We're gonna share this. We're gonna share this right now. Here we go. So I gotta zoom in. Okay, we're gonna start with white. Because white is right. Vegetables like onions and garlic are rich in potassium and phytochemicals. They also help lower blood pressure, reduces cholesterol, and prevents diabetes. And you girls don't like onions or garlic. You don't like onions or garlic. And you wonder why a bitch like me could be big as fuck and I can eat all the chicken parmesan and Alfredo, because the Alfredo is garlic and parmesan, but I also put onions in it. I put a lot of it. Hello. It says that green vegetables like spinach and artichokes, as well as peas, contains lutein, which is an antioxidant that reinforces improved vision. They are also rich in potassium, vitamin C, vitamin K, and folic acid. And if you know about folic acid and DHA, you will understand why some of these folks are dumb as hell. No tea, no shade. Let's keep it moving. It said that orange vegetables like carrots and orange squash are rich in both beta carotenes and vitamin C. While helping promote healthy vision and skin, they also support a healthy immune system. Healthy vision, and we all are on our computers and phones, so we need healthy vision, girl. They said that glaucoma is going up in the communities. They said that young children are losing their eyesight at 15 and 16 years old. Look it up. They said back in the day, people that got glaucoma was like 50 or 60 years old. Now people are getting glaucoma at 15, 16, 25, 30. I need y'all to wake up and understand that it's in the foods that we're eating. Popeye chicken ain't got none of this shit up in it. McDonald's ain't got none of this shit up in it. Wendy's ain't got none of this shit up in it. Jack in the Box ain't got none of this shit up in it. Need y'all to wake up. Popeye's my motherfucking ass. It said that red vegetables like tomatoes are rich in lycopene and anthocyanins. These phytochemicals help contribute to healthy heart while helping reduce the risk of cancer. Now, I also want y'all to understand that the heart is connected to the prostate, it's connected to the breast, and it's connected to the uterus. So, what is good for the heart is good for the reproductive system. So, you have fibroids, you have cysts, PCOS. You might want to up your blood, your red foods. You might want to get that lycopene. If you're too bougie, okay, to sit back and consume your lycopene, then you might want to go get you some Alive, okay, calcium and D3 pills, because just to get on it, and we're going to get into this very light and very white, because, girl, you don't understand nothing else unless it's coming from a law enforcement who's a white person. So, vitamin, calcium, and D3, okay, these are very good, by the way. They taste very good. And they're made from tapioca and pectin. So there's no pork or animal, anything up in this. So let's get into it. It has beeswax in it as well, and that's coconut oil. So it says right here that it also has orange, blueberry, carrot, plum, pomegranate, strawberry, pear, apple, beet, raspberry, pineapple, pumpkin, cherry, cauliflower, grape, banana, cabbage, tomato, acai, asparagus, Brussels sprout, cranberry, cucumber, pea, broccoli, and spinach. I take 2 of these a motherfucking day. I had to buy another one because I left the lid off. I was in the shower and away for a good hour, and Bella had consumed almost all these shit. So mama was shitting everywhere, squirting everywhere. And I said, you motherfucker. Now she want to act like she up looking right now. I said, you motherfucker. And they get vitamins and nutrients. Anyway. So the Woman Alive, y'all, this has A, B, C, D, E, thiamine, which is B1, B2, B3, B4, B5, B6, B7, B12, folate, biotin, which I think is B7. Oh, yeah, it has all the Bs, whatever, iodine, zinc, and sodium. But also, in this beautiful Alive vitamin right here, y'all, tastes really good too, y'all. It said you only have to have 2 of these a day, but I'm gonna be real with y'all. Sometimes I eat 6 of these motherfuckers because they taste really good. And I'm like, I'm craving some candy. And why do I need to have some candy when I can pop one of these? Anywho, so it says right here, okay, that it contains 65 milligrams of veggies, which include orange, blueberry, carrot, pomegranate, plum, strawberry. So basically the same motherfucking thing, right? Except for it got cabbage in there, cucumber, pea, and motherfucking tomato. It also has boron and inositol. Now, if you don't know, inositol supports estrogen, healthy estrogen production, and it's also great for your motherfucking body. Okay, it helps to redistribute body fat. You got too much pudgy in your stomach, you might need to get you some anisotol. Okay, and there's another tea I want to say too before I go to. Let me get it right here. I need to stand up, but I'm gonna get it right now. Hold on. Let's do a little commercial break really quickly, and I'm gonna share one more thing with y'all because y'all need to get into this, honey. Okay, I'm sick of seeing people sick. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I said, hold on. Hold on. Yeah. Yes, honey. Hold on. Hold on. See, I hate that. I hate that right there. I hate that shit. That shit is right there. That shit is it. I hate that shit is it right there. That shit is it right there. Oh, that makes me mad. Well, maybe Spirit don't want me to talk about it. I was going to enlighten the folks. I was going to enlighten the folks on some good things. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Hold on. Let's go. Let's go to. Let's do it one more time. Hold on. Okay. So another one that I found that I take because these are more pills, and every time, girl, we don't, yeah, I don't. I'm not gonna much on a snack just to take a motherfucking pill. So this one has 18 vegetables plus 5 grains and greens, which is good for digestive enzymes. See, colon cancer is on the rise because y'all don't poo poo as many times as you eat. Some of y'all eat 6, 7 times a day, only poop one damn time a week. And that's why y'all getting those colon cancer and shit. So this one right here actually has parsley, beet, onion, carrot, garlic, tomato, spinach, bell pepper, red bell pepper, green, collard green, ginger root, wheatgrass, barley grass, kale. What is that? Maitake, mushroom, pumpkin, fruit, spirulina, oat bran, broccoli, sweet potato, cabbage, turmeric, and kelp. Oh, excuse me. It also has the, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 enzymes to help you digest your food, like the carbs, the this, the that, blah, 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 blah. Okay, which helps to give you the nutrients. But I also take right here, and you can see this on Amazon by Nature Way, it's called Orchard's Fruits, 12 fruit blends. I got the veggie one too, y'all. This is very cheap too, y'all, by the way. This has blueberries, apple, pomegranate, pear, apple, cranberry, pineapple, acai, and raspberry. And this have also plum, orange, and strawberries. And this has 900 milligrams. So on the Alive, there's about, it says 75 milligrams on this one. On the gummy, it says 100 milligrams on here. But on these Nature Ways, it says 900 of them. Okay, 900 on gum. Okay, that's 900 mg. I'm pronouncing it the way it is. 900 gum. Okay, gum. Okay, 900 gum is 900 milligrams. Okay, and there you go, y'all. There you go. And of course, it says if you are pregnant, nursing, or taking any medication, please consult with your healthcare practitioner before taking any medication. Now, girl, you can do what you want to do. I don't give a fuck about none of that because, of course, like I said, I was diagnosed with high blood pressure. And, girl, I did not consult my doctor before deciding to do my natural thing, girl. And I do not take high blood pressure medicine. They said, oh, girl, once you get high blood pressure, you always have high blood pressure. That's not true, girl, because if you drunk grape juice every motherfucking day or you consume grape juice while you motherfucking doing it, let's talk about it right now. If you drunk grapefruit juice or you ate grapefruits every motherfucking day, that will help to cleanse out your blood, shrink down like blueberries, shrink down your blood vessels, relax them, and that will lower your blood pressure naturally. So if you were taking a blueberry supplement, a grapefruit supplement, or drinking grape juice, whatever, you can do it in a juice, you can eat it. Grapefruit, blueberry, garlic and onion and chives and all that good shit. Imagine you having high blood pressure, what you can do with your blood pressure. So you don't got to worry about the high blood pressure. You got to worry about getting dialysis. You don't got to worry about getting kidney stones. You don't got to worry about getting bladder infections and when you're pissing and shitting that is burning. Hello? So we need to take care of our bodies because our body is a temple. And if your temple's fucked up, there's no way that a God is living inside that temple, honey. You can tell me all the bullshit you want to tell me all day long. Ain't nobody spiritual, high vibrational living in a temple that's fucked up. Girl, that temple is ransacked. Okay, that temple has been knocked down. And girl, ain't no spirit up in there. If there are spirits in there, girl, those are demonic, low vibrational, wanky dank ass, ain't got no life ass motherfucking spirits. And you wonder why hoes be trying to ride you. Now I gotta keep it real with you. Like I said, take care of your bodies, y'all. Emotional, physical, spiritual. Take care of your bodies. We only get one. While these other hoes start to decay and fall apart, and they got to do, aloe vera treatments and douse their bodies in coconut oil and petroleum jellies and shit. You have to nourish your body from the inside. And you should have started when you were in your 20s and 30s. Okay? But it's never too late to start being healthy. Reset your body. Astral spirits come on in here. All y'all witches and warlocks and sorcerers and shit. Astral spirits will show you what you need to consume to become a healthy, vibrant person. Hello? Now I gotta go. Okay. Let me read this and I'm about to go, honey. Cranberry juice. Yeah. That's good. Yes, not the restart. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Let's see, like sweet potato fries. But that's not healthy. Sweet potatoes are good. Yeah, they're good. Not fried though. You can put them in the air fryer. Yeah, honey, put them in the air fryer, honey. Yes, honey, very very good. Yes, honey, very very good, honey. We love that sweet potato, honey. Sweet potatoes are also good for estrogen and what is it, progesterone. You trying to get pregnant, or you get you some sweet yams, girl. I remember I used to buy some. I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna tell y'all this, and I'll be gone. I remember when I first started transitioning, I was like, God, please lead me to the right places because I know that my body has what it needs, and I feel like I don't need man-made chemicals to make myself in how I feel. So God, lead me the right way. So one of the ingredients that I came across was wild yam extract, and wild yam extract, y'all, it did wonders for me. You hear me? You hear me? It did wonders for me. And when I tell you, so it had my progesterone levels nice and high too. And y'all, look up the role of progesterone, honey. So like I said, you girls out there, them, they, and theirs, use peoples, all of yous, you might want to get into it. It's in the plants, girl. You want to worry about getting a fat ass and thicker thighs, wild yams, eating sweet potatoes, and that's it. Make you some sweet potatoes and call it a day. Matter of fact, I know a girl who was a pescatarian. All she had was sweet potatoes and yams and shit. Well, that's the sweet potatoes. Red yams, yellow sweet potatoes. She had all the good stuff. Mama made everything. She made potato salad. She made roasted potatoes. She did all the shit. Mama had hair to her ass. When I tell you and I almost said her name. Mama come from the hood. Mama used to put perms in her hair. Mama's hair was down her ass, girl. I said, Mama, it will get your body shifting, girl. But y'all out here, y'all, like I said, don't listen to me. Don't take my word for it. Do your own research, okay? And figure out what's good for you, okay? Yes, honey. Like, actually, fries made of super. Yes. Yes, honey, you can air fry them, Jay. Yes. Alexia. Alexia does wonderful. Hey, Google, who is Alexia?
On the website bloodofzeus.fandom.com, they say, Alexia is a main character from the Blood of Zeus series. She's the Grand Archon of the Amazons and assists
Hey,
in his
Google.
fight against the demon.
Hey, Google, who is Alexia Farms?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Oh.
I found something related. Do you want to know whether Alexia products are vegan?
Yes.
On the website alexiafoods.com.
You know what? Hey, Google, you're a bitch.
Please don't talk to me that way.
Shh. Okay. Y'all, let me go because I'm not about to sit here. I just don't understand this, honey, at all. At all. I don't understand this at all. I don't know how the hell I had this bitch say about Alexia. Mama talk about phantom.com, blood of Zeus' daughter, this and that. She's the mother of the Amazons, all this other bullshit. And then when I said Alexia Farms, now she talk about, do you want information about Alexia products? Bitch! Didn't I say that? No, Alexia, no. No, Alexia, there's actually there's products made by Alexia that are healthy. Oh my God, they're so good. Like Yukon potatoes with onions and chives. Anyway, check that out. Yes, air frying potatoes are awesome. Air fried foods are good, period. Very, very good. I made a roasted potato, a roasted vegetable little mixture not too long ago. I want to say it's probably 2 weeks ago now. I used the golden red potatoes, the yellow ones. I used Brussels sprouts, broccoli, carrots, and I want to say green peppers. And honey, I roasted them nice and good, and it was good. It was real good, honey. Seasoned with some salt and pepper, lemon salt, onion salt, garlic salt. Ooh, ooh, mm. Now please don't talk to me like that. Like, girl, you are a machine, right? And she be thinking that we about to sit here and argue with her. Cause see, that's why Alexa and Siri, they be in that room. Like, bitch, you're not about to get me. You're not about to have me argue with you on YouTube like that. You're not gonna have me doing that like that. Hey Google, you ain't gonna have me argue with your ass on YouTube like this. Hey Google, you're not gonna have me argue with your ass like this on YouTube.
I don't understand.
Okay. Anyway, y'all, let me go. Let me go, honey, before I throw this bitch out that window. Because I don't understand why this one act like this, but the one in there don't act like that. This one get thrown straight out that motherfucking window. Okay. Anyway, y'all, love it like y'all. TrueSpiritMystic.blogspot.com. And of course, you guys will see me again the next time, y'all. Bye for now.